Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in to the 4th episode of the What's Hot TV show, where we are here to spotlight sustainable solutions and we get to meet inspiring ecopreneurs like Karla Morales here. We're in her home in Air, Massachusetts, and she has a great sustainable cleaning business called Your Home Detox. Really excited to talk with Karla today, so thanks for allowing us to visit.
Yeah, thank you for having me, Amy. I'm so excited for this.
Oh, good. Thank you so much. So, and shout out to Michelle of Center for Women Enterprise, who recently e-connected us. So thank you for that. CWE is a great resource. And so here we are in Air, Massachusetts, which I guess this town is sort of known historically for, well, it's a key location in transportation, also has an interesting industrial background. And from what I understand, the downtown has sort of a Western feel. So it's only the second time I've ever been to Air, but it's pretty cool to be here in your home. So if you could just tell us briefly about your company itself and when you got started.
Yeah, so Your Home Detox, like what Amy said before, is a sustainable housekeeping company. It's a great alternative for individuals who are looking to really take a step within their green journey or sustainable journey to protect the environment. And so we want people to use Your Home Detox as a tool to really take a step within that journey. So I'm so nervous.
No, you're doing great. I know it's not every day that we're like chatting officially in a video, but remember, we're just having a chat. And one thing I really want to commend you on regarding this launch, and from what I understand, you just launched in November of 2018. So one thing that I was noticing on your website is how committed you are to education and using the green cleaning, not only the products themselves being non-toxic, but also some of the processes, like how you clean and the kinds of tools that you use. You really encourage your customers to, or at least your practice is to use minimally in terms of one-use products. So you're going to be showing us some of those different alternatives. So, and a lot of people can relate to, needing to clean their home, whether or not those of us clean our homes as much as we might want to, but it's going to hopefully inspire people, and they're going to hopefully see that being green and sustainable is actually easier and very affordable beyond what people think. I know a lot of times people think being environmentally sustainable could be inaccessible or expensive or difficult, and really what Karla Morales here of Your Home Detox is going to show us is that it's pretty simple. So why don't we get into the chemistry of it, if we could.
Sure.
So why don't you just share with us what you're going to be making and then a little bit more about the products, the ingredients as well.
Definitely. So we'll be making a DIY glass cleaner. It is a very, very simple process to make. So you just need vinegar and water, and I have some glass spray bottles here as well. I like to try to stay away from using plastic bottles because vinegar, it's pretty acidic, so it'll like eat away at the plastic.
Oh, that's a great point.
Yeah. So even the products that I use to make the glass cleaner, I make sure that the containers are recyclable afterwards to really minimize like the waste that we create when I make them. So yeah, so all you need really is just equal parts water and vinegar. So I'm just going to put in a cup of water to start off with.
Great. And where do you get those glass bottles?
So I bought these online through Amazon. I believe I bought like a container of 6.
Okay.
Yeah, they're very, very convenient.
And then you just keep reusing them.
Yeah,
awesome.
And there's this awesome shop too. I don't know if anyone is aware of it, but I believe it's called the Container Store. I also buy like some aluminum spray bottles as well from there, which are smaller, which are great to use.
So you did 1 cup of regular water in the glass spray bottle, and then you just added some basic distilled white vinegar.
Yes.
And we'll put that in. So that's super easy.
This is like a very like cheap thing to make if you're like if you're just starting your little sustainable journey. Oh, this is too much. Your little like sustainable journey to really sustainably take care of your home if you're trying to stay away from toxic products. Yeah. All right, awesome.
I'm going to wipe it up with the microfiber non-paper towel option here.
Yeah. Even though there is like a paper towel here.
Well, that's okay. We're all, you know, thinking new ways and transitioning. So most of us have some form of a paper towel in our homes.
Yeah, it's all about those baby steps.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I also like to put essential oils in them because, you know, we all like to cater to our own senses and needs to really, you know, I don't know, whatever scent you'd like. I'm just going to use lavender because it has like a little calming effect.
Yeah. Who doesn't want more calm in their life?
Very
So
true.
how many drops of the lavender essential oil?
I'm using 10 drops just to start off with to really mask that vinegar scent.
I gotcha. Great. I feel like a lot of people are more familiar now with essential oils. It seems to be all the rage.
Yeah, especially with the benefits that they can give you. Yeah, they're very, very popular. I noticed that as well too.
Great. Yeah. So let me take a.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can definitely smell the lavender, and that does mask some of the scent of the vinegar, which for some people the vinegar can be a little less appealing. You know.
Yeah, of
That's
course.
great. Awesome.
Yeah, awesome. Very simple.
Just mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, vinegar is really great to get rid of like soap scum or any water stains that you find within your home.
Great.
Because of the acidity level it has. But yeah.
Very cool. And so this is specifically a glass cleaner.
Yeah, or window cleaner.
Window cleaner.
But like if you find that it's great to clean anything else, definitely give it a whirl within your own home to see if it has like more than one use.
Right, sure. What about like basic countertops like this? Is that something you would use, or maybe more of a multi-purpose?
So I would suggest using it for like countertops that aren't made out of wood.
Okay.
Definitely something that doesn't have like anything too aggressive.
Okay.
Because it's like something simple to clean.
Great.
But like there are definitely some items I can make that will definitely take down that like built up debris on us.
Great. Well, I think a lot of people, I know sometimes I'll walk by my windows and I'm like, you know, I should really clean that. And I haven't, you know, sometimes I am not sure which products to use. So just the fact that I can make this pretty easily, I would love to see. I know we've got a great little window behind us. If you want to just show us a little spot where you can clean with the newly made glass cleaner. And then if you can show us again, so this is an example of, even though we do have, a lot of people would have the paper towels in their home, but tell us a little bit more about what you're going to be using and why.
So I use microfiber cloths or just cotton towels to clean like homes because it's just to really reduce waste and to avoid purchasing more paper towels because it's just creates waste. That's basically it. And I just like to minimize the amount of items I bring as well when I go out and clean homes as well. So with that spray bottle, it does create like a bit of a cloudy effect to it, but like once it like dries up, you can definitely notice that it just looks a bit more vibrant.
Yeah, no, I can definitely notice a difference, and we can even point it out in another minute or two. It's okay, but you should see what's on my windowsill. That's nothing. That's great. Thank you. That seems really easy to do, and thanks for that demo. We have a beautiful day out there. I see some of the snow is melting, and hopefully it will be gone soon enough.
Yeah, I heard that was supposed to snow this evening, unfortunately.
Yes, as they say, blink and the weather may change in New England.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. Thank you for that. And then I know you have another example of a sponge, and I know a lot of us have sponges in our homes. And I don't know about you, but this looks like a hardier sponge, and I would love to hear a little bit more about what it's made of, and then like how many times can you keep using this, especially, you know, you're cleaning it out, and then what happens to it at the end of its life.
Yeah, so this is a really awesome sponge that I recently found and that I like to use for my business. So I like to make sure that I use tools that are biodegradable and multi-use. So this sponge is made by a company called Twist, and Twist likes to make a biodegradable sponges that are made out of plant cellulose. And this specific sponge is made out of like dried pumpkin roots, and so it is placed on top of the sponge just to scrub.
That's so cool.
Yeah, like hard to get rid of stains or debris, and so it's very cool. And it has like up to 100 uses as well. And so once you are all set with using it, you can definitely throw it into your compost bin and compost it afterwards.
Very cool. Gosh, this theme of compost keeps coming up on the What's Hot TV show. But if people didn't have a chance to view our episode number 1 with Adam of City Compost, who's actually right down the road here in Gardner, Massachusetts, this could be another product that people don't realize they can compost. I actually didn't realize that until Karla informed me today, but how cool you can use it up to 100 times and then just toss it in the compost. And that is a great solution, and it cuts down big time on the waste, especially with the paper towels. You know, and again, you know, paper towels being paper, arguably you could recycle, or if, you know, some people do compost. I know Adam said that that's one thing that he would accept, but like, you know, use it as a backup, right? I love to have this be like the main products that you're using, and then this be a backup if need be. You know, we don't need to make ourselves wrong and bad. If you have a roll of paper towels, I know I still certainly do in my home, but just doing the best we can and being more conscious of what we can do to cut down in the first place. So I really acknowledge you for, well, first of all, you know, congratulations on launching your business pretty recently. I know that you also, you're going to be sharing more on the podcast, a little bit more about your personal journey and the fact that you're sort of building on many years of experience from your mother. So shout out to Juana. So it's really great to hear your story. We'll learn more about that on the podcast. But just really great job showcasing, you know, how to actually make more green, sustainable cleaning products, so it makes it more accessible for people. So it's not just the products themselves, but also some of the tools and what you believe in terms of helping people cut down their overall waste. So, so with that, we're going to just do a quick cleaning demo using an additional cleaner you'll tell us a little bit more about on a wood floor, which is the kind of floor a lot of people do tend to have in their homes. So we'll take a quick break and turn to that, and then we're going to make sure you guys tune in as well to hear Karla talk more about her company, again called Your Home Detox, based in Air, Mass, and we're going to be hearing more about her journey on the podcast. So thank you so much.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Great, wonderful. Okay, great. So we're here for the wood floor cleaning demo. Super excited. So Karla, thank you for showing us what you do. What recommendations do you have for people that may have wood floors in their home? How do you recommend they clean those?
Yeah. So if you have wooden floors, we definitely recommend that you clean your floor with like the most basic and simple ingredients possible, because anything with chemicals that aren't really natural, it could really stain your floor, or really cause like a little film of like shine to be present on your floor and cause some slippage. If you're wearing socks, definitely. But yeah, so my mom always says like if you have like a floor that is already shiny by itself, like all you really need is just some simple water. Or if you need something that like a product, if you feel like water isn't enough for you personally, you can also use a product that is made simply for cleaning wooden floors.
Great.
So I use Method. It's a squirt and mop type of solution. It's very, very basic, and all it does is just like helps create like a bit of vibrancy for your floor and to really clean it as well. And I like to use it with a wet cloth as well with the mop, just to really put in that factor to really clean your floor very minimalistically.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So is this a typical mop that you would use to clean someone's wooden floor?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think you mentioned, so you had just come back from the sink, so you dampened the cloth around the mop, right? And then how would you take it from here? So show us what you do. I'll get out of the way.
Oh, sure, yeah. I mean, it's very, like, uneventful, basic.
Probably all the better.
Yeah, I mean, you just spray the area of the floor that you want to clean, and you just basically clean it in the direction that the tiles are moving.
Okay.
And then, yeah, they just like simply clean the floor. Yeah.
Awesome. So So just a moist cloth around that mop with this particular natural solution that you like to use, and you just go with the grain of the wood. It looks really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely try that. I'm gonna just go to, oh yeah, I can definitely see it looks just very clean, simple, and I can also, now that I'm a little bit closer to the ground, I can smell almost like, is like an essential, like almost like an almond oil or something.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
it's nice.
It smells, I love the smell.
That's great. Awesome. And is this one of several different products that you use? I know this is an example of one that you didn't actually make yourself.
Yeah, yeah. I'm a bit skeptical of making my own to clean a floor.
Okay.
But yeah. But yes, this is one example that I like to use, but there are many within the market. This is just something that I trust that works for this particular wooden floor. So be sure to check in to make sure that the product is safe for your floor first, before using it all over your wooden floor.
Right. So do like a little demo spot like we did here.
Yeah.
And see how you like it.
Yeah, definitely.
That's awesome. Thank you very much. And so it also sounds like, when you go to your clients' homes, they may actually in some cases have their own products. So I know we were talking earlier that you have a conversation if they have preferences, and then you have your thoughts and preferences around the different green options, because that's a big part of your mission for your company, which is your home detox. And it's just really exciting to see this being so simple and really functional. I think a lot of people can really relate to what you do and appreciate that you're taking that extra step to help the planet as well. So any other sort of closing thoughts before we wrap up?
Yeah, it's just like an easy step, really. I believe like you personally have to work from home and with yourself to really support the health of our environment, to protect our planet before we go out and change, or to support certain environmental movements, to really support our earth if we aren't practicing some sustainable habits at home. So yeah, definitely.
That's great. No, it's really awesome to be able to link, what we do, how we treat ourselves and each other, and of course our home. All of that is so foundational to really go out and to create more of a society geared toward environmental sustainability. It's sort of like doing what we can to practice what we preach. So, and you've made it pretty easy for people here today. So thanks again. This is Karla Morales. Fourth episode of the What's Hot TV show. Thanks so much for tuning in. You can find us, as you're probably viewing here, on YouTube. And please feel free to check out Karla and other ecopreneurs that we've featured on our companion podcast, which is available anywhere you get podcasts. So thanks again for tuning in and for also caring about our planet. Appreciate it.